Hi everyone. I want to spend the next few minutes showing you and talking about this. What it is a two-in-one carbon and smoke detector. There's a few key features of this that I want to make you aware of that might be a good option for you if you're someone who lives with a chronic illness, especially a physical disability. The first key feature is that it has a 10-year service life. So inside smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors is a component that decays and breaks down over as time passes. It's sort of the same idea as if you put an apple out on the kitchen table and just left it there. The apple would eventually begin to rot, you'd have fruit flies, it would smell. Something inside the smoke detector does the same. That makes it serviceable or usable for a specific time frame. The set of smoke detectors I purchased before this had a 7-year service life. So you'll see right on the packaging, it says it's good for 10 years. There's another key feature in this that I want to bring to your attention. It has a built-in lithium battery. And you'll see where it says here that it's worry-free, battery backup never needs changing for the life of the alarm. So what this means is where you normally would change the battery when you change your clocks every 6 months, this is something that you don't need help doing if you struggle with physical limits. It's something that can go in place and be left for the life of the alarm. So for me, this is one less task that I need to rely on someone else to do for me. You know, where I live, there's a lot of short-lived power outages. There's above ground wiring where I live, and so we get a lot of outages that last 2 hours or less. So the coin battery in here that's lithium based will last and provide me with the backup power during these outages. Why this is important is because I've got a natural gas cooking range, and if you have a barbecue lighter, you can still use the burners during an outage. So this will provide the protection from carbon monoxide. It's, carbon monoxide, you can't smell it. It kind of creeps up on you. The same idea as if you were, 20 years old and you can run and you're fit, and then slowly your body ages, and when you're 80, you're not running a marathon anymore. It's that type of an idea that carbon monoxide does to the body. Slowly debilitates you and you find yourself unconscious, and eventually you're poisoned. So that's the big advantage of it. Now, there is a caution that a friend of mine gave me. The friend is an industrial electrician. Carbon monoxide tends to be low to the floor according to him. So you need to make sure you have several of these spread throughout your home so you get the levels that will reach the floor. Like there's one in the basement ceiling, there's one in the floor I'm in now, and there's another one upstairs, so that it's sensing the air throughout my home. Otherwise, from what he explained to me, you're going to want separate units. The final benefit of this is these are hardwired. So when one goes off, the whole house just chimes. and you're very aware that something's going on. There are Wi-Fi based smoke detectors now that will do it by radio transmission if you don't have the hard wiring in your home that joins them together. I think it's worth it. There's various types of alarms. They've got ones that have a strobe light that flashes to get your attention if your hearing is reduced or if you're completely impaired with your hearing. This model here says what's going on between beeps. So you'll hear the word fire for the French and carbon monoxide if that's the issue at hand. I want to see you live your life. So taking care of yourself and ensuring your well-being is what this represents. For a 10-year service life, it means setting aside $1 for each of the 10 years. And that will give you more than enough money to buy a replacement and, if necessary, hire an electrician to do the replacements. I want to get you thinking about taking care of yourself. I know that you're capable of more than just existing on the planet. So if you get your house in order and your personal affairs in order, you can start thinking about doing something meaningful, perhaps like volunteering or taking part in the community around you. It kind of builds on getting your life in good state so that you've got the time and the energy to do something with it that you'll enjoy and not just exist where a disease or a chronic illness has come to affect you in your life. I want nothing but the best for each of you. I understand there's going to be days where the pain's bad or you haven't slept well, you need to be left alone to rest. I would wish for you that not all of your days are like this, and that when you're having your good hours or your good few minutes, that you're able to do something that you enjoy and brings you pleasure in life. Thanks so much for the time that you spent with me today. Bye for now.